The prescription game. By the third week, he began to understand what no training manual ever mentioned. Sales in the medical world wasn't about medicine. It was about power. Prescriptions weren't pieces of paper. They were currency. And every doctor was a banker, deciding whose product would survive and whose would die in silence. He sat in the corridor, watching closely. One rep walked out smiling, holding his bag like a trophy. Moments later, a prescription slip fluttered across the doctor's desk. A name, a brand, a drug. That wasn't coincidence. That was victory. But victory wasn't earned with science alone. He overheard whispers, dinners paid for, conferences sponsored, favors exchanged under the table. Some walked in with envelopes, others with boxes that didn't carry medicine, but gifts. The war wasn't fought with detailers and samples. It was fought with leverage. His own bag, filled with bright pills and glossy pamphlets, suddenly felt like a child's toy in a battlefield of weapons. He was playing by rules he didn't even know existed. When it was his turn again, he entered cautiously. The doctor didn't look up. He spoke his lines, tried to sound confident, highlighted trial data, patient outcomes. But halfway through, the doctor interrupted. "Why should I write your brand?" This was the question, the test. He reached for his rehearsed lines, safety, affordability, efficacy. But the doctor's face didn't change. Those cold eyes demanded something else. Not data, not details, something invisible. The silence stretched until the nurse stepped forward. She nudged him gently toward the door. He left, heart hammering, the weight of failure pressing harder than ever. In the corridor, he sat slumped, watching others glide through the same ritual. Some returned with laughter, others with a pat on the back from the nurse. It wasn't chance, it wasn't skill. It was the prescription game. And he was losing. That night, the manager called. "Still no scripts? Do you even know what you're doing out there? Listen carefully. Data won't save you. Doctors don't buy medicine. They buy relationships. If you don't give them a reason beyond the pill, you're wasting everyone's time." He sat in the darkness, replaying those words. Relationships. But what did he have to offer? No connections, no deep pockets, no influence. All he had was his bag, his fear, and his silence. The next morning, he entered the hospital again, but this time, something had shifted inside him. He didn't look at the reps as rivals, not yet. He didn't look at the doctors as gods, not yet. He looked at the prescriptions, stacked like hidden weapons. Every one of them could build or break his career. And he knew then, this wasn't about selling medicine. It was about surviving. A game where rules changed behind closed doors, where silence was currency, and where every knock could either open a door or end a career. For the first time, he felt the terror of truth. The war wasn't against rejection. It was against the game itself.